and let me know in the comments, what fish should we put in here? Hi everyone, George here, and the first rule is that your filter has to be the same height as your aquarium. Just kidding. I'm here at the Tropica Aquarium Plants Test Lab. Super secret stuff going on here, but this is where we continue to grow in the aquascapes that we created for Tropica Live. So this is the first aquascape that we created about 7 weeks ago now. You can see the whole process, the whole live workshop on the Tropica Aquarium Plants YouTube channel, and there's also an edited highlights version. So I'll leave links to those in the description. But I just wanted to give you like an informal update. There are formal updates on the Tropica YouTube channel, but this is of course on my own channel, and I just wanted to be a bit more kind of organic and take you through the scape and just have a quick chat and explain some updates and some of the plants and some thoughts behind the scape with you all. So I do hope you enjoy it. If you do, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and let me know in the comments, what fish should we put in here? There's no fish in here yet, so let me know. It's a 75 litre aquarium. This is an Awase Style Line 70. No, it's not. It's an Awase Style Line 85. So it holds 75 litres, which is about 20 US gallons, and it's lit with the regular supplied LED tubes. These are 8 watts each, so we're only using 16 watts of LED lighting on here. These are on for 8 hours a day. And the Kelvin rating, so that's the colour temperature, is 6,500 Kelvin, which is really great because it's very good for bringing out the greens. Not so great for bringing out the reds. As you can see, the reds look a little bit subdued. I think you'll agree that the greens look magnificent, don't they? So that's the lighting on for 8 hours a day. We are using CO2 injection as well, which you can just see the diffuser down there. We are bringing out a new CO2 injection kit soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. So there'll be some more announcements on that coming soon. Filtration, we made a bit of a joke about it being huge on here, but this is the Awase Biomaster 250 Thermo. This is the smallest of the Biomaster filter range from Awase, and it comes with their amazing pre-filter and built-in heater as well. So I'm a huge fan of these filters, as most of you will know by now. So the scape itself, it's an interesting, starting with the tank size, it's quite a tall aspect ratio. The aspect ratio is the ratio of the length of the aquarium to the height. So we say it's got quite a tall aspect ratio, so it is relatively tall compared to its length. Now that can be good for aquascaping. You should always consider the shape and size of your aquarium when you're planning your aquascape. So of course you need to make sure the hardscape fits appropriately. Think about the fish selection. You know, generally speaking, in taller tanks we go for taller bodied fish. So that's something to consider when you want to write in your comments your favourite fish to put in here. So the aquascape itself, we started off with Tropica soil. I think we used 1 9-litre bag in here. There's just 2 pieces of bogwood, very, very simple hardscape design. I wanted to go for something really straightforward. This was the debut Tropica Live event, so I wanted to do a kind of classic nature aquarium, something that most people could kind of copy and replicate, make it quite approachable and accessible to the beginners really. And that was the idea behind the scape, using a nice wide range of easy medium category plants, and as you can see they're all growing in really nicely. I'm really pleased. Should we go through each plant? I think we should, shouldn't we? Let's start off with the foreground. So here we have Eleocharis acicularis mini. Excuse my dirty fingernails, I've been playing with hardscape earlier. This is Eleocharis acicularis mini in the 1-2 grow, and the same with the Staurogini repens there. I'm just going to zoom in. The microphone will change, my voice will change now slightly, so I do apologise for that. But there you can see the Staurogini. Let's get up a bit close, shall we? Just here. And then we have some Ranunculus inundatus. I like this plant, it's very interesting, a unique leaf shape. It reminds me of small palm trees. It sends out runners, as you can see here, and it can grow quite tall, so it does need keeping in check. You can see some here, which is starting to smother the Cryptocorini petchi, so that will need trimming back. But overall, the growth is really strong. I'm really happy. This is the Altananthera rhynicii mini, again 1-2 grow. I just think we used the 1 cup of that. Great focal point plant. Deliberately position this off to a third to the left. So that's the main focal point plant. We've got trident fern here, which just adds a sense of maturity and another kind of focal point as well. And then we have some Anubias petites attached to the wood there on the left and the right. And it's really nice to see that there's no algae build-up on there. So normally you would experience some algae build-up because it's so slow growing. So it just shows that we have everything well balanced in this aquarium. So it's not, you know, a particularly groundbreaking aquascape. It's not, you know, it's not going to win any contests, of course, but it is a beautiful planted aquarium. It's healthy, it's nuisance algae free, it's vibrant. You know, it's a lovely aquarium, I think, that most people would love in their living space. I am curious to know genuinely curious to know what fish you'd like to put in here. The usual kind of suspects would be some tetras, maybe some rasboras, but maybe some small barbs might look nice. I am into my barbs at the moment. Maybe some checkered barbs, which have a distinct colour difference between the male and female. That might look quite nice. Could go for cherry barbs. They stay quite small. Also don't need, they're subtropical, so they don't need a heater in the aquarium usually as well. In fact, the ambient temperature in here is around 24 degrees Celsius, so we don't actually need heaters in the aquariums usually. So also in the background we have some Mundania Casac. I do love this plant. It grows a little bit like a bamboo. And then towards the centre rear background, zoom in for you, excuse the audio change. This is Lindernia rotundifolia. It's been trimmed back, as you can see. That's going to grow back, and it has these beautiful variegated leaves with those white stripes. And quite unique with the Lindernia, it actually does grow quite compact, even with lower levels of lighting. So it's a nice stem plant to consider if you have a low energy aquarium. But I'm just really impressed with how this has grown in. We do employ a member of staff now, Sarah Casper. She is working here regularly now, maintaining, one of her jobs is to maintain the aquascapes for Tropica Live. So she's also maintaining the Brazilian aquascape that we actually created together as part of Tropica Live. And that was on the last one, that was 3 weeks ago. So do check out the videos from that on the Tropica channel. I'll leave links to those on the description as well. And I will actually be working with Sarah more closely this week. She's going to be helping us out creating more content for Tropica as well. So that's exciting. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a kind of behind the scenes, if you like, update of this tank. There are, like I say, more formal updates coming on the Tropica YouTube channel. So make sure you're subscribed to that as well. We are doing plant profiles more regularly now as well, aquarium tips videos, cinematic videos. So do consider subscribing to Tropica if you haven't done so yet. And let me know in the comments if there's anything in particular that you'd like to see from Tropica while I'm here. If I do have time, I can't guarantee anything. If I do have time, maybe I can get some more content. I do have my friend Michael Mickelson, who lives relatively local. Some of you may remember his beautiful 5-foot aquascape that I covered, and he may have another 1 aquascape or 2 aquascapes that we can talk about on a visit. So let me know in the comments if you'd like me to go and see Michael, and hopefully he might be available this week at some point. Okay guys, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, really appreciate it. You take care, keep on scaping. Cheerio.